And they were not asking that, how many children do you have? They were like, where is the third one? I said she's at home. With who? They want to know if we lock her inside the house. Somebody was sitting beside me to be monitoring me, taking care of my children. Okay, fine. They detained us in the hospital. They did not provide any medication for pain. I said, first of all, are you people going to take my children away from me? The police came and they were like, they want to speak with us separately.
You should learn that on your own. I'll play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon, and you know just what to do.
God, I just want to share this with you guys because I'm just having a flashback. So sometime last year, Kendrick fell down. He broke his clavicle. I would have lost my children in the UK. Something happened. When it happened, it was not witnessed, so we didn't know when it happened. So when we noticed this, it was around Christmas period as well. So I was worried just as a mother. So I never thought, like, because I had a medical background, that was aside. Like normally clavicular fracture doesn't require any treatment. It's going to heal on its own. But being the fact that I was a mother, I was worried, I was scared. My husband was telling me that I should not worry, that it's going to be fine. But I paid deaf ear to that and I regretted that action. What happened was, that period, Kendrick and Kendra as well, they were not feeling fine. They were sick, they were vomiting, they were having flu, they were throwing up, they were all sorts of things. And it was the cold period as well. The flu and everything was affecting them. I now called 111, I think. They were like, I should go to the hospital, I should go and see the doctor. So when I got there, I now mentioned to the doctor, this time they already prescribed their medication for them, for us to go and pick it up from the pharmacy. So out of curiosity, I was just wanting, because the place was swollen up, it was swollen. He could not raise his hand up. So out of curiosity, I was like, okay, let me just mention this out. When I did, the doctor was a Nigerian doctor. I was a black doctor. He was like, do you really want me to escalate this? If I do, it's going to involve safeguarding. So at that time, I didn't know what safeguarding was because I was not working. No, he was like, it's going to involve safeguarding. Or one of my guys just finished that matter now, easy. So at that point, the only thing in my head was that I just want to know if it's good. I don't know if it's going to be okay or something like that. So that was how the guy now said, at this point there's nothing he can do, but they just need to do an x-ray to determine what has happened. Oh God, this was the beginning of our problem. The x-ray department called us in. We went. The guy even escorted us, so he can't wish us well. No, he said, this guy just wish us well. So you guys know what I mean. Anyway, now we finished the x-ray. We were waiting for results and waiting for them to come and tell us, okay, everything is okay, you can go home. Hey, detention. So 1 hour passed, nobody came to meet us. We're like, what's going on? Then one doctor just came and said, hey, I'm the pig doctor, so I'm just here because of Kendrick's fracture. This is an irregular fracture, it's not a common fracture. Can I know what happened? I was worried that if I say that he injured like 3 days ago is going to cause a problem, or if I say that we were there and we did not know, I don't know. So I just told them that I didn't know what happened, but I just noticed that he could not. But then my problem start. They were like, unfortunately we cannot go home, that they need to investigate, they need to do this, that, they need to do that. Hey, finally I backed Kendrick on my back because he was crying, he was restless, not knowing that these nurses, God could help us. They went to write that Kendrick came in with a sling. I don't know where sling from come, but that's the rapper where I take back him. Now they refer to as sling. I don't know. So I'm saying this now because it's past and I've been through that trauma. I know what I experienced. I know what I went through. That's how. I didn't even know what they were planning. They were planning to put him in the hospital, to detain us, not to go home. This was on the 27th of December. I remember vividly, just after Christmas. They were like, they are going to admit Kendrick and Kendra that night, so they cannot let us go home. Then they were now asking that, how many children do you have? We said we have 3 children. Then they were like, where is the third one? We said she's at home. With who? They want to know if we lock her inside the house. We're like, she's with her grandma. So that's how we went to the ward. So I was in the ward. Can you imagine that? Before we even went to the ward, these people involved social service. Like social service were now questioning my husband separate, questioning me separate to know what happened and stuff like that, to know if we'll be saying different words, different things. Before they now finally made a bed and said, okay, we're going to the children's ward for admission. If I was saying it that time that it happened, then people would have been seeing me crying. I was shedding tears on this channel. I just said, okay, no problem. We now went to the ward. We stayed there that night. Can you imagine that? Me. Hey, somebody was sitting beside me to be monitoring me, taking care of my children. I was so angry. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, what kind of nonsense is this? What kind of thing is this? That was going through my head. I said, first of all, I am the one that reported myself that something happened to my child. If I'm the one that injured my child, I will not come here and come and report myself. But people don't want to understand what the problem is, why I'm here. People don't want to understand. Okay, fine, they detained us in the hospital. They did not provide any medication for pain. They didn't even give me any medication for the fracture or anything. It did not require any medication. We were just there, all because they said they want to do. That's how social workers started coming. In the morning, it was a black lady that was beside me. So she now saw me crying. She was like, how are you crying? I'm like, and that time in my head, I'm like, they're going to take my children from me, because that's what I've been hearing about. Once you are involved with social worker in this country, they're going to take all your children. You will not have children again. That was what was in my head. And she now came to ask me, and what's the problem? Why are you crying? I said, first of all, are you people going to take my children away from me? She was like, no, that she doesn't think so, because my case is not that bad. So there's no reason why they're going to take my children from me. So she was like, where is the sling? I'm like, which sling? She said, sling. And they said Kendrick came with the sling. I said, please, that's Kendrick sleeping on the bed. Did you see any sling on Kendrick's body? So like, why did the nurses now wrote that there's sling on him? I said, Jesus. So that was how the lady now went and rewrote everything. It was God that was just in our favor. So she now said she's going to be handing over to the morning person, that she's very sure the person will be okay with us. I shouldn't bother. When she reassured me, and I'm like, okay. Around 8 o'clock, my husband needed to go to work. He went home to get ready and came back, but the police came and they were like, they want to speak with us separately. They called my husband aside and asking questions. They called me and they asked me. Before they even started asking me, I thought they cried. Tears they come off my eye. The police was like, my friend, don't cry. I'm only just here because what happened is that he fell down and nobody knew what happened. And that's the only reason why we are only investigating. It's the hospital that called us. We didn't even know about it. Don't be worried. Just answer us. Answer these children. No. Answer the police people. Then they now left. So they did x-ray, they did eye check, they did blood test for Kendrick, they did all sorts. That aside, they now discharged Kendrick that morning. I can't remember the day of the week. They now discharged Kendra the next morning so she can go home. Then my husband took her home. Then in the afternoon, they now said that they want to see Kim and Kendra again, that they want to do physical check on their body to know that if we are maltreating them, if we are beating them, if they have marks on bruises on their body. Hey, God. As I said, God, what be this? I was worried. I'm like, let them go and see one small mark in their body. Now they will not say, hey, they will not give us our children again. No. That's how my husband and the social workers started walking around, took them there, they finished. Now I even said that he's not going to be calling me, he's not going to be sending me a message that if I see him, we talk. It was a trying time for us, guys. Like, we've been through a lot in this country. We don't suffer for this country. That's why sometimes when I just look back, I'm like, oh, is this me? Is this me? God did by my side from the beginning. Like, from the first time we stepped into this country and till date, he's been by our side. So that's how they finished screening them. Then they now came to see me back in the hospital. On the 28th, nothing happened though. On the 29th, nothing happened. So they were like, all the tests that they did for Kendrick, they're going to take it to Sheffield, the children's hospital. There is that they will be the one to interpret it, and they will bring it back. God, I say, God, what kind of thing is this? Guys, the nurses in the ward, they were just treating me like a baby. So they will just be looking at me each time I'm taking care of Kendrick. Like, I think I have pictures. I'm going to put clips of pictures. Then Kendrick was not even up to a year when this happened. Abi, they just clocked a year, but they were not. I think they were just 12 months plus when this happened. So their leg never too strong for ground, and they are very, very active. My children, very active children. So, that's how. On the 30th, the social workers came and they were like, okay, that we can now be unsupervised. So no social workers will be with me now. They can now go. That they've seen that I'm a good parent, that we are good parents. So there's no point having anybody around us. These nurses, I don't know if they're not aware. They were still monitoring me. So my husband now changed it for them. I was like, you don't do that. First of all, we were the one who came to the hospital to report this situation. You guys did not come to my house to find it out. Stop bothering me. And now they've already said that people should. So they come. They now apologize and said they did not know that they lifted the restrictions and stuff like that. God. So that's how. On the 30th. I was waiting for the result. I was calling in. Even me, I started checking Sheffield to see if I can, because I was praying that I don't want to cross over in that hospital. I need to go home. No good food. My husband was stressing himself. Then we just moved to Doncaster. That was the height of all this. We just moved to Doncaster. So he was stressing himself. He was coming home. Going home, bringing food for me to eat, then go back home, go to work, and all those things. Kendrick now, he was not comfortable. He just needed to play up and down. Me, I was very uncomfortable as well because I need to monitor him. I don't want him to fall again. All those kind of things. On the 31st, and I called, nobody picked. I was asking all the doctors, and everybody in my bay, they don't discharge them, they don't go out. Now only me, I remain. As God will have it. I just saw one doctor came in and said, yeah, is this Kendrick, mom? I said yes. So like, I'm so pleased to let you know that you can go home. I'd already got. In fact, when we asked one of the nurses that, can we go home today? She said there's no possibility that we'll go home because they will be on holiday. That it's public holiday. Blah blah blah. I don't lose hope. When the doctor come tell me, say I feel go house, I was so excited. I was so happy. That's how I begin to pack my bag before they go change their mind. I don't pack my bag, I don't reach house. So we take crossover for house. Lesson I learned was that it was when I now started working, or when I was now telling some of my friends what happened. They were like, if I had mentioned that it was not an unwitnessed for, or like he did not fall in our absence, that it wouldn't have gotten to this extent. So, but my fear was, when we noticed that he fell down, it was 3 days later. I actually knew Kendrick fell down. He fell, but I did not know that it was that bad. They questioned my husband, questioned me. We're saying the same thing. No reason for them to feel that we were lying or anything. At the end of the day, the social worker now said that they're happy to discharge us. Then they now closed the case. But before they closed the case, when we went home, Kendrick was still going to do some tests, some x-rays, just to make sure everything is fine, because I don't know what they said they saw that. I think his knee, because my children used to have bow leg, but as they are growing up, the legs will become straightened. So that was what happened. So when they were telling me, I'm like, Kim had bow leg, Kendrick have bow leg. When they are growing up, it will become straight. So they were concerned. So that's the reason why. In fact, tomorrow now, I got a mail now, a letter that Kendrick have appointment in Sheffield tomorrow for another checkup. So let's hope that by the time, because they've discharged him now from Doncaster clinic and facility, so it's now with Sheffield Children's forever. I hope that, because it's just a 1 year later checkup, because it will be 3, so they just want to see, to make sure that everything is okay. So yeah, when the social worker discharged us, we went home. She was like, she will be coming to the house, announced and unannounced. So when it's unannounced, she won't tell us when she's coming. She will just come into the house, and at that time we just moved in. We've never even arranged anything. With the fact, but thank God that we have their cot where they were sleeping. We have a toddler bed where Kim was sleeping, but we've not coupled it. She understood that we just moved in. We've not settled, and that's it. At the end of the day, this girl was like, she's going to give us the certificate, that we should keep that certificate very well. If maybe Kendrick get admitted in the hospital, they might need to be cleared to know that, okay, that they might want to hold him or hold us. But if we have that certificate, just to tell them that we've been discharged, case has been closed. But it will also be shown on his data page that the case has been closed and stuff. Guys, so it was when I started working and I knew more about this social work, how it's been run, how everything is done. So this is how I would have lost my children to the UK government and to social worker. Guys, you're gonna help me, thank God. So yeah, I'm sharing this because tomorrow is the checkup for Kendrick. I'm going to Sheffield Children's Hospital tomorrow just for us to go and do the checkup. Hopefully, I hope this will be the last one. I hope, because it's stressful. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you, and I really appreciate, and I don't take you guys for granted. Please, if you have not liked this video up to this point, or you've watched up to this point and you've not liked my video, please kindly give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, just share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Especially, have you ever had any experience with social worker before? Have you ever had any experience with the UK government, police? Have you ever had any experience like me relating to my own? How did you handle it and stuff like that? Hi guys. I just came back for Kendrick's appointment. So it's been chaotic. Like, I've been in a hurry from missing my train and missing the appointment and all that. So that's why I didn't vlog before I left the house. So I'm back. I just came back and we're walking down. So we're walking back home now. That's it. Yeah. So the outcome is that when we got there, they did an x-ray for him. I was even scared that I've missed the appointment because I got there like 10 minutes past 10. The bus, I got to, sorry guys, the light. I actually got to Sheffield early, but the bus that would take me from the train station to the hospital came late. So that's why I got there late. So when I got there, they did this weight, his height, then went for x-ray, another x-ray to see if there's any other broken limb or broken body or anything, or broken bones, to confirm that everything is right. So I now waited again. I saw I didn't come here to buy heaven and earth too, mother. Behave yourself.
Tick-tock, the clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me. My mind is filled with pictures of when we used to dance, but now I don't know where you are. I miss you so bad, won't you come back to me? I've got you in my head, you're all that I see. I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late.
I posted my coins. Yeah, let's go.
I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. Wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. I'm out of time, but I'm still thinking of you. My heart keeps on bleeding. I have scars, the ones that heal.
I hope you guys can hear me. So I got home today. You can see I'm still wearing the same outfit that I was wearing this morning. So when I got home, I just quickly went to pick him from school, and yeah, I was saying that finally they have closed the case, so they've discharged Kendrick, so I don't need to be taking him to the hospital anymore. So they said he's fine. The x-ray they did today came out okay, and there's no point of him coming over. Yeah, so that's it. That's the update. And when I got home, I went shopping. I got stuff. I did not unbox it to you guys because it's been chaotic today. Yeah, I just want to make meat pie. I think that's what we have to bed. I don't know if we can actually have that to bed, because what's the time now? Let me just quickly do the sauce. I mean the thing that we'll put inside the dough. So yeah, I've got all my stuff ready, and I'll show you. I will carry you guys along to show you how I make my meat pie. I remember making the last time I made meat pie on my channel, I made it so fast that some people were telling me that how do I expect them to learn this or to know how to make this. So now I want to make it in a normal way. Okay, so these are my ingredients. This is my corn flour, so this one will make it thick, and these are my onion, bell pepper, green and red bell pepper, and this is my beef. I bought this from Lidl. Okay, so yeah, my pot is ready.
I want. She told me. I want.
Take.
Me.
Yeah, take. Yeah, go and call me Kendra. Yeah, go. I'm making your tea.
That's following.
Go and call Kendra for me.
I'm following.
Yes.
You don't care what you're doing to me. I've been down in the ruins so deep. All the games that you played, all the love you forsaken, you let it slip away. You don't care what you're doing to me. Every setback, every mishap, every time you say you gon' change. Say you get it, you regret it, I forgive it, but you stay the same. You should cry an ocean for me, for the dumb shit and the damage you've done. Cause I've been crying oceans for weeks. Try to fight it, but I'm drowning alone. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Shed a tear for me, baby, if you dare. Maybe then it would show me that you care. Cause your words never match what you do, how you act, so I can't just take you back. Never fool me once, never fool me twice. If you love me, you'll react. You should cry an ocean for me, for the dumb shit and the damage you've done. Cause I've been crying oceans for weeks. Try to fight it, but I'm drowning alone. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Sister, save me now. Save me now. Whoa. Every setback, every mishap, every
I need to have a camera because I don't get distracted. See with that one where you open eye for there. I don't know what happen, but you go manage and chop like that. Not be for sale, not for eating. Okay, so this is the meat pie. I want to put it in the oven now. Yeah. I have the remaining fillings here. I go allow and cold them, keep it inside fridge. Then I'll be using it whenever I want to make meat pie. I have to tidy up this place. This is the part that I don't like. I don't like to do wash plate. I wish I can have a house girl in this country, but I can't afford it. Let me show you guys the mess that I made. See this one? I can't put them for F. Ow! Tik balasa, balasa, balasa. lasa, I no even put egg wash. I can't put there for air fryer. Because it's not the best me. I want to put her for dustbin. What be this? What be this? Make I just rub and small with egg. That go make sense. If not, what be this one? Kilo day. Eh? I almost want me. That's one thing with me. Whenever I'm just fed up of something, I will just discard it. I almost want to discard these things. So one might can say, no cast, not the waste things like that. Just put them for air fryer. Maybe you want your palm. So make I see how it will be. So hey, I'm having this kwashoko meat pie and this tea as dinner because I know. See, can you see inside? Yeah. So actually nice. It tastes nice though, but forget about the look. The time is currently 10:15. Now longer truth. I do me. I don't know what this is. So I don't know what this thing be for my face. So period. I don't see. Not the see period again. No, I don't know. I don't know what they do me. I don't see period again. It's my family planning that they use. They do me shaky, but it's what it is. My husband must not hear that I'm taking it out. Else, hey, the man would tell me saying they go do vasectomy, and I don't want. I want a situation whereby we will be in control of our birth process. Say now we could decide, say we want or we don't want. No want that situation whereby we don't cut them, we don't snip them out. So when they regret later, if you can say, I want bone picking again. Yeah, me because they feel bad. No, I don't want that. I want a situation whereby I'll be the one in control of it. I like that feeling. I like it. Yeah, I can wake up in the morning and tell my husband, I want a baby. I'm ready now. And God knows when that will be. To all my friends that are pregnant this period, I wish you guys well. And I am happy for you guys, okay? But you see that journey, I don't think I'm ready to go to that journey again. Even though I want just one, I only want one to make it for the records. I am only gravida. I am only gravida 2, meaning I've been pregnant twice, and para 3, meaning I have 3 children. Meaning I push out 3 children. So yeah. So I would like to be gravida 3, para 4. Yeah? And that will be soon. Soon. God, I better go. Make my husband not watch this vlog. Go drive me come up for house.